This is the Bayeux Tapestry, created a few years back in 1077. Tapestries like this often told stories using pictures. In a way, it means the writing's on the wall.
We Normans use live bears for entertainment. I love it when they stand on their hind legs to dance.
That poor bear looks all jigged out. In feudal England, the fork wasn't invented yet, so folks ate their meat with their hands, or from the tips of their sharp knives. Sometimes, instead of bowls, the Normans ate soup using tough bread called trenchers that could soak up the grease. I don't suppose they used napkins either. No vegetarians here. Upper-class Normans thought vegetables were fit only for peasants, so they didn't eat many. That excuse never worked with my mother.
Oh, that siege has wearied my bones. I'm much too tired to talk.
No wonder. When he's not battling, William I must juggle being King of England and ruler of Normandy and France, both at the same time. Superific! The final note of the common note. Hold on, I'm activating the time cuffs.
This one's easy. It literally says look out for a banner. There's only one banner here, so...
Good thinking. The Bayeux Tapestry is We've slapped the cuffs on that wily warmonger, General Mayhem. No more warmongering for you, General Mayhem. You're heading back to Acme.
I'll just have to plot a whole new campaign while stationed in the slammer.
Congratulations! You clapped the cuffs on General Mayhem and put that big old Domesday book back on the shelf. Old King William is a happy conqueror. And thanks to you, England's noble traditions will survive the centuries. I've decided to promote you. Consider yourself a time trooper. Congratulations! If you like, we could troop on ahead where another case is waiting. What do you say? You're tunneling to the 13th century, where China's Yuan dynasty is powering up. But an historical link between East and West is missing. Better explore the problem, time trooper. You'll be in the large, capable hands of good guide Rock Solid, explorer par excellence. As usual, he's got your cuffs and more background information for you to check out. Remember, China is huge, so wear your walking shoes.
We made it, Trooper. We're in China in 1271. This year marks the start of the Yuan dynasty and the reign of Kublai Khan. And look, there's the wise Khan right over there.
The Khan is not pleased. I was looking forward to a visit from the Polos, and now this.
Say, the Khan looks pretty put out after scanning that scroll. The Chinese got a lot of bang for their buck. They used firecrackers for ceremonies, warfare, and even to scare demons.
Come, come, Sung. The Khan's cat must be braver. The mighty Khan is in no mood to celebrate. My spark has dimmed in the absence of the Polos.
No, thanks. I think you might get more of a bang by using that elsewhere. In ancient China, money did grow on trees. The Chinese used the bark of mulberry trees to make paper money and the leaves to feed their precious silkworms. I think we're barking up the wrong tree. Say, that's a fine example of a juicy mulberry branch. Those mulberry leaves came compliments of Kubla's tree. The Khan's firecrackers are a real blast.
The great Khan needs no more mulberry branches. I already have plenty of bark for making paper money.
In ancient China, money did grow. That Khan's got one cool cat. The Mongols often used cats and birds when hunting. We'll need a can-do from the Khan before that Mongol guard will let us pass. Let's keep conversing with Kubla. Hey, wait! It's not a great idea to travel in Mongol China without the Khan's approval.
The Polos have fallen victim to a thief on the Silk Road. Even worse, without the oils they hope to bring, the Polos have headed back for Europe.
I am Kublai Khan, ruler of the Mongols and conqueror of the Chinese Sung dynasty. Only a few rebels in the south still defy the power of my mighty Mongol army. My people, the Mongols, are a great warrior tribe from the northern highlands. We've ruled China since the time of my grandfather, Genghis Khan. My grandfather, Genghis Khan, was a Mongol warlord who overran the Great Wall, ruthlessly conquering northern China and ferociously battling to the very edge of Europe. My rule, fortunately, has been a bit more civilized. My foreign friends, the Polos, were bringing precious oils from their distant homeland, but a dishonorable thief has stolen this gift. The Polos are merchants from a place called Italy, far to the west. They came here years ago and promised to return with gifts from their homeland. The great Khan has learned to trust foreign visitors and accepts your offer. Please help the Polos for me. To speed your travels, I grant you full use of my golden tablet of passage, which allows safe travel throughout my domain. Surely you know of the Silk Road. It is the ancient path all merchants take to journey east and west. What is not? Porcelain, silk, even the paper money my people make here in Kanbalik. Indeed we do. Our convenient paper money is made from the bark of mulberry trees, like the one that shades me now. Indeed, firecrackers are most useful in celebrations and to frighten away evil demons. Behold! Come, come, Sung. The Khan's cat must be braver.
My weaving wheel is sadly idle for lack of silk thread. I see you want some wonton soup, but I have only enough for one.
Hey, That's a piece of Carmen's note. The thief was here.
Silk is produced by silkworms like these. Unfortunately, my worms no longer want to spin. Stop! Smuggling silkworms out of China is punishable by death, and scaring them also is not permitted. My spinning spoon is a nuisance, but I don't want to break my bowl. No, thank you. My soup is spicy enough as it is.
That didn't get us very far.
The leaves on that branch look quite fresh. Perhaps my hungry silkworms in the tree would find them appetizing.
Wow, those worms have an appetite just like mine. Big.
Thank you for your kindness. Please accept this gift of silk in gratitude. No, you keep it. Thanks to you, I now have all the silk I need.
This smooth silk is quite valuable. I'll bet we can find a good use for it. That silk is as soft as, well, silk.
Farewell. Pleasant journey. Farewell. Pleasant journey.
That's the sturdiest wagon I own. I need it to travel the long, hard miles of the Silk Road. This pottery is wonderfully delicate and as thin as paper. You won't find work this fine anywhere else in the world, for the secret of making porcelain is known only to us, the Chinese. This pottery is wonderfully delicate and as thin as paper. You won't find work this fine anywhere else in the world, for the secret of making porcelain is known only to us, the Chinese. Heya, heya, barter and trade with me. I've got wagon loads of fabulous goods. Honest travelers, I am Huang, a merchant who travels the Silk Road. The Silk Road stretches countless miles. Goods pass from merchant to merchant, making their way from east to the distant west, though I myself have traveled only as far as the nearby desert. I could be convinced to part with certain items if you have something of value to trade. I have a passion for silk. I can trade it anywhere from Kambalik to the Great Desert.
No, thank you. I would prefer something less explosive to sell.
That bowl could hold other kinds of crackers, but not firecrackers.
You must be cracked to try dealing with a porcelain bowl. Try trading with me instead. What fine silk! In return, I shall give you this porcelain bowl. And to prove my generosity, I'll add the spoon for free.
There's a Carmen note. Looks like our thief has hit the Silk Road.
What? A deal's a deal. You'll have to find someone else who will take that old bowl. What? A deal's a deal.
You know, that's a really nice bowl. It reminds me of some other bowls I've seen. This porcelain bowl has a regular porcelain spoon.
Safe travels, my friends.
Many thanks for the new bowl. Let me give you this bowl and spinning spoon in return. Farewell.
That's an attractive choice, but I'm not sure it will point us in the right direction.
I don't need a compass, thank you. I only go where the money flows. Safe travels, my friends.
Hoo-wah! We've found the final fragment of the Carmen note. It'll help us find our fiendish Fink. Now that the C note's complete, I'll activate the time cuffs.
So the hint is source of woodless stones, black of the layer of the black stone. That's a coal mine.
I don't detect any wrongdoers here. Marco! Marco Polo! I got lost. We need some device to find our way through this land of sand. This porcelain bowl has a spinning metal spoon. I'm a good guide, but I'm not that good. That won't help us avoid getting lost. Hey, I'm on your side, remember? That's using your head! This compass will point us in the right direction. Phew, your soup bowl guidance really helped us cook through that desert. And say we're not alone. I do believe we've found Marco Polo and his party.
I've joined my father Niccolo and uncle Maffeo on their second visit to the Khan. But without our oils, our caravan will have to turn back. I've joined my father Niccolo and uncle... This marvelous device could take European exploration in a whole new direction. I must get one for myself.
The Chinese believed compass...
What's this? I wouldn't know what to do with it. Buongiorno. Have you any oil? Ours was stolen. I am Marco Polo, the son of a merchant, and I have come here from the faraway European land called Italy. Italy is quite far away in distance, and the whole world away in customs. I have much to learn about China and its people. Our plan to bring precious oils to the mighty Khan was foiled by a thief in strange garments, who looked neither European nor Chinese. The oil thief proved too slippery to catch, but I'm sure he's around here somewhere. I'm not even 20, and already traveling is in my blood. The past 3 years' journey east with my father and uncle has been magnifico. A life of adventure awaits. If only I can meet the Khan. So long. Best of luck bringing down that bandit.
I think he already knows his way around. Yikes! That's a Siberian tiger, one of the largest cats in the world. I hope you're ready to earn your stripes. There's no rascal around. Check that Carmen note against the Chronopedia. That tyrannical tiger's blocking our view into the cave. I can't see inside. Nice job, Trooper. You really made that tiger turn tail. That's an attractive choice, but I'm not sure it will point us in the right direction. Right! The lair of the black stone must be a Chinese coal mine. Let's go, Jekyll and Hyde.
My dear Acme friends, I know you're only doing your jobs.
But you won't keep me locked up for long, losers!
Excellent work! You rescued the Polo family, jailed Jacqueline Hyde, and did some pretty sharp bartering, too. Thanks to you, trade between Europe and Asia will blossom, changing the course of both cultures with a bang. Congratulations, Time Trooper!
So, you've snagged another of my sidekicks. I'll admit it, you're a talented time trooper. But you'll never stop my next scheme.
Looks like Carmen's causing more crime just ahead in time. Can you take this case? This time tunnel leads to Western Africa in the 14th century. It's the height of the Mali Empire, and a pivotal pilgrimage should have hit the road by now. The problem is, no one's going anywhere. See what you can find out. If there's one good guide who knows great empires, it's Antiquity. She's going with you, so look to her for guidance, time cuffs, and another Chronopedia chapter. Better dress for warm weather, Time Trooper. Good luck.
Whew. Another day, another time period. How's this for heat? Welcome to sunny West Africa in the year 1324. We're just outside the city of Niani, and the fabulous-looking fellow there is Mansa Musa, Emperor of the Mali Empire.
Well, now, if that isn't the straw that broke the camel's back. A man most strange just stole my only block of salt. My pilgrimage cannot begin without it.
Aha! Sounds like our thief needs to cut down on his salt intake. That griot is an oral storyteller who memorizes all the important events of the Mali Empire. He's a walking, talking history book.
My griot excels in the telling of stories about amazing African empires, like mine. Griot, tell us a story.
One tale of the great Mansa's pilgrimage coming up. It was in 1324 that Musa left the Niger shore for Mecca, that most holy Muslim city. This pilgrimage.
Go on, griot. Sing again.
Yeah. 100 sturdy camels bearing 300 pounds of pure gold each. They'll cross the deserts.
Sing a...
It was in 1324 that Musa...
Those are 2 of the 500 servants Mansa Musa is taking with him on his pilgrimage. That camel is leading Musa's huge caravan. Camels have been used to travel the dry deserts for over 5,000 years. Talk about a dependable engine. 100 camels carrying 300 pounds of gold each. That's not exactly traveling light. 100 This huge caravan stretches almost to Niani from here. That city in the distance is Niani, capital of the Mali Empire. It's on the shores of the Niger River.
I plan to return from my pilgrimage with important artists and scholars. They will assist me in turning Niani and Timbuktu into famed centers of art and learning.
That's an Arabian stallion, a small but powerful horse from North Africa. Only the Mansa and a few of his top officials got to ride horses. Everyone else hoofed it.
Sandblast it! A gritty character just absconded with all the salt, my most precious possession. Without that salt, we're going nowhere. I am Mansa Musa, ruler of the great Mali Empire here in Western Africa. Surely you've heard of me. Mansa means emperor or ruler, and my own name is Musa. So I am called Mansa Musa, ruler of one of the largest empires in the world. Someone has stolen my caravan's only block of salt. If my followers hear of this, they'll surely disband. And do you have any idea how long it takes to get 60,000 people packed up and ready to go? Salt is essential for the body. It helps us survive long trips through the desert by replacing the salty sweat lost to the hot sun. Water alone is not enough. We must have salt too. Why, yes. How gracious of you to offer. Take my gold staff and trade it for the largest block of salt you can find. The success of my pilgrimage depends on you. Why,